my name's Lee Roberts. I'm a senior games designer on RaceNet.
Again, what exactly is RaceNet?
So RaceNet's kind of our online hub for all of our racing titles. It kind of gives the player a single profile that it can use across every one of our racing games. It's kind of a stats service, game extension service. It kind of covers a variety of different ways we can add to the gameplay experience with all our racing titles.
RaceNet, all your racing titles, is it going to be introduced backwards compatible, or it's just from now on you can buy the new Formula 1 game?
So, I mean, we kind of launched last year, around this time last year, supporting Dirt Showdown. We covered F1 2012 as well, and F1 Race Stars, and then obviously Grid 2, and then going forward, yeah, we'll continue to support titles with the service. So it's already backwards compatible in a way that we've supported like 3 previous games.
How big, how important is RaceNet for Grid 2 and for the Codemasters games overall?
For Grid 2, it's kind of really important. It's kind of at the heart of many of the multiplayer modes. So kind of it powers the global challenge system, which is our weekly challenge league. So that's basically 9 new events every single week where you're competing with different players for XP and cash across different modes, different car combinations and track combinations. It's behind the rival system, that's the matchmaking system we're introducing for Grid 2. So we're going to put you against a weekly opponent every week, so there's always somebody to compete against. You're going to be able to set up a custom rivalry too, so you can set your own parameters and add social rivals as well. And then there's a whole kind of load of features, kind of RaceNet side on the website, where we're kind of extending this service out. So we've got this RaceNet followers, so you can gain fame through the multiplayer modes. Much as in the single player you earn a fan base, we're going to allow you to earn a follower base through all the multiplayer modes. So you can kind of gain followers. The more successful you are, the more prominent you become. And I think this is good as well because we've had it so that you can steal followers from other rivals. So if you're successful one week at beating their time, you'll steal a portion of their followers over, so you become more famous than they do. And then we've also kind of got the idea of sharing as well with the YouTube features. So you're going to be able to connect your RaceNet account up with YouTube and then select your video in-game and then post that directly to the YouTube channel. And that's also going to be showcased on the RaceNet service as well.
Okay, cool. Were you inspired to build RaceNet based on Autolog from EA and Gisteren?
Yeah, I think kind of Autolog is a really, really good system. I think it kind of introduces competition in a variety of ways, and I think within the racing titles that's really important. So Autolog is definitely a part of that. I think other systems such as Call of Duty Elite and Battlelog as well have all kind of added to this online presence that's existing for a variety of games. So kind of when we were looking at it last year, we wanted to kind of launch this service. It's kind of key that we extend our games out and connect with the player whenever we can, so they can check in to see how they're doing when they're on the bus to work or on a lunch break. It means they can constantly come back to the title. And it also means so for the rival system and for the global challenge system as well. If you know which track you've got to kind of get a better time on or which track you need a better score on, you know straight away. So when you get home, you can boot up your console or turn on your PC and straight away go into that challenge and set the better time. So there's no messing around to see how you've got to do. All the admin's kind of done offline, and it allows you to just stay in the race when you're back at the game.